Have you ever been excited to run your new Android app, only to be met with a frustrating error? If that's you, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into a common issue where a view variable is unexpectedly null in the onCreate method of your Kotlin activity. I totally get how annoying it is when your app crashes right when you think everything is set up perfectly. You're not alone in this. Many developers face this issue when transitioning from Java to Kotlin. Here's the specific situation we're looking at. One user recently asked, "Why is my grid view variable null in the onCreate method?" They shared their Kotlin code and the error message they received. Sound familiar? Let's dig into this together and find a solution. So what could be causing this null reference? In Kotlin, if a view is not properly initialized before you try to access it, you can run into this issue. We'll break it down step by step so you can figure out what's going on. And don't go anywhere. I've got a crucial tip at the end that will help you avoid this issue in the future. To address the issue of the grid view being unexpectedly null, the user should first ensure that the layout is correctly set in the onCreate method. This means confirming that the setContentView method is called before accessing any views. Next, the user should check if the XML layout file is correctly defined. The grid view must have the correct ID that matches what is referenced in the Kotlin code. After verifying the layout, the user should ensure that the Kotlin synthetic properties are correctly imported. If the synthetic import is missing, the grid view will not be recognized. If the user continues to experience issues, they can consider using findViewById as an alternative to synthetic properties. This method explicitly retrieves the view by its ID. Finally, the user should ensure that the adapter is set after the grid view is initialized. This will prevent any null pointer exceptions when trying to set the adapter. Did you know? Kotlin was designed to eliminate null pointer exceptions, but sometimes we still run into them due to improper initialization. It's like having a safety net with a few holes. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution provided by another user suggests using Kotlin's safe call operator to handle the null view variable. By adding a question mark before accessing the adapter, you can prevent the app from crashing if the grid view is null. That's it for that answer. Let's take a look at another one. An alternative solution suggests that the null exception may be due to the items array being null. The user recommends checking your code to ensure items are properly initialized. Additionally, they advise calling setContentView before initializing the items array, as this might resolve the issue related to application context. Let's take a look at another answer from another user. An alternative solution suggests that the issue may stem from the Kotlin Android extensions. The user recommends cleaning the project and changing the grid view ID. They also mention reading a helpful article on configuring Kotlin Android extensions, which can simplify your code by eliminating the need for findViewById. Additionally, they advise using a stable version of Android Studio and ensuring that the Kotlin Android extensions are properly imported in your Gradle files. Here's the tip I promised. Always initialize your views after calling setContentView. This simple habit can save you a lot of headaches down the road. And there you have it. Your grid view should be working perfectly now. Remember, proper initialization is key. If you found this helpful, hit the subscribe button for more tips. And don't miss our bonus tip on Kotlin best practices.